guys, Acep here and welcome to PHP tutorial number 17. Today we're going to be looking at the second type of loop, which is the do-while loop. Now, we've already know what loops are, how they work and stuff, and we've looked at the while loop, and all the do-while loop is pretty much the same as the while loop. Sorry if you can hear me a bit there. It's the same as the while loop. The do-while loop is, but it must run one time at least. Okay, the do-while loop is the same as the while loop, but it always runs at least once. Okay, I'll explain that in a sec, but for the moment, let's just run through the code. First time, I'm just going to demonstrate what we did last time, which is echo out true 3 times and then echo out false using a loop. Just to demonstrate that do-whiles are pretty much the same as whiles. Okay, so first declare, before I get onto it actually, how do we use a do-while loop is probably the most important thing. Easy, just type the do keyword, then 2 curly braces, and in between the curly braces you put the body of the loop, okay, and then after the ending curly brace, you put a space, and then you type the keyword while, and then 2 parentheses, and in between the parentheses is a condition for your loop, and then the semicolon, okay? And so all you really have to do is, if a while structure is like this, just put a semicolon at the end. You know, if you start off with a while loop, put a semicolon at the end, type do, and then 2 parentheses. Do and 2 parentheses above it, and there you go, there's your while loop. So yeah, it's really easy. I mean, it's what, 3 more symbols, the semicolon and D and O, okay? But let's now get on to what our actual R example, as opposed to just generalizing about do while loops. So we're gonna first declare a variable I equal to 1, then we type out the do while loop, and in the body we put echo true and then line break and + I, and then we say while I is +1 is not equal to 5. So do true plus I and then I ++ while I +1 is not equal to 5. So this should, in theory, first it will get in, it will echo out true, then a line break, then it will increment I to 2, then it will say 2 + 1 = 3 is not equal to 5, so echo out true, then increment to 3, 3 + 1 = 4 is not equal to 5, so echo out true again, then increment I to 4, then 4 + 1 = 5 is equal to 5, so skip to after the semicolon, and after that it will just output false. So open up WAMP, turn on the server, whatever, and just go into the tutorials folder, and you should see true, 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 and false, okay, as expected. But this behavior doesn't really show the key feature, or the key difference, sorry, between a do-while loop and a while loop. And of course the key feature is that it will always run at least once. So with this next loop, I'm just going to demonstrate that. First, I declare a variable called bool and assign it a value false. Then we create the do-while loop. In the body is just echo out true, and the condition is while bool equals true. So while bool is not equal to false, echo out true. And when we first come into the loop, bool is false. So theoretically, no trues should be outputted. It should come into the loop and it should be like, okay, bool is equal to false, so it's not equal to true, so don't output anything, and skip after the semicolon. But because do-while loops have a condition at the bottom, what will actually happen is declare the variable, come into the do-while loop, it's like, okay, no condition, don't worry about that, just skip straight into the body, execute the body once, then check the condition and see if we need to iterate over another time. And because it's false, it won't iterate over another time, and it will just skip to after the semicolon, and then it will echo out false. So let's see this in action. Okay, so as you can see, true and then false. It's echoed out true the first time, when bool was false, it's gone in, echoed out true, then it said, hey, bool is false, so it's not true, so skip. And just to demonstrate this fact, let's try doing the same thing, but with a while loop. Okay, I'm just gonna... Okay, there we go. Now F5 to refresh. Maybe that's not working. There you go. Okay, you can see it might not seem like there's much difference, but there is a couple. There are a couple of spaces. Oh, that's just because of sorry, because of that. But if I take this away, okay, save, refresh, spaces go away, and now if I comment this out, it should look exactly the same, and that will be a good thing. That will mean that the difference, okay, there you go, it stayed exactly the same. And that's because a while loop checks the condition before it even gets into the body, even from the first iteration, okay? So it hits here, it's like, okay, before I start iterating anything, is bool equal to true, and it's not, so it skips to the closing curly brace, okay, after the closing curly brace. And for that reason, do while loops are different from while loops. So anyway guys, next tutorial we're going to look at for loops, and for now, over and out.